Gemini, welcome to your Sun, Moon, Rising general reading. My name's Clive, you're watching Emrys Tarot. It's a pleasure to be here to read for you. Okay, just before we get into it, I would like to point out that my email is in the description box below. Please feel free, if you like this video or any video I put up, to contact me and inquire about a personal reading. If you can't see the email presently, just click the More button. The drop down box should reveal it. Okay, it is there somewhere. Oh, here we go. What's going on for the sign of Gemini? Detachment. You've been emotionally detaching for a long time. For you, from your point of view, this situation was a means to an end. This could be in work, it could be in a personal relationship, but it would seem to me that you're on your way out of it. So there's been a lot of regrets. You've perhaps been taking things for granted, okay, but that doesn't matter. The universe is not judging you for that. What was happened is you're no longer taking things for granted, and you no longer got any faith in a situation. You're on the way out, possibly because of a third party situation. Things you were hoping things were going to change. All right, and even if there wasn't a third party situation, what I'm getting from this card is, you perhaps were avoiding the truth. You were perhaps hoping that things would change by themselves. They haven't, so there's this situation of finally walking away. You no longer have the same attitudes and ambitions as you did in the past. Okay, you're heading for something very clean. There's message coming in. All right, and there's a complete new outlook and a lot more enthusiasm. Now, maybe there's a job opportunity here. Maybe this is not about relationships, although I'm getting for a lot of you it is, because of the cup energy. It's very emotional for you. But it was kind of a means to an end. With this page of wands here, news coming in that does present a bit of a challenge, because now things are getting real. It's manifestation and actually putting into practice those dreams and ambitions. Dealing with authorities, money, budgeting, finances, work, distance, time. Wow. So whatever this news is, it's good news in a way, but it puts you at a temporary disadvantage. But I'm kind of getting you swallowing the changes and focusing. You're not wallowing, that's for sure. It would seem that for some of you, you've been working on this a while and kept quiet, and finally getting a response that enables you to act. In the past, there was stability, okay, but you feel in your present position, whether this is work or in a relationship, it's kind of run its course. You feel that maybe you've been living with somebody and they've been interested in finances, status. There's been no emotions involved. You've taken it on blind faith. You thought maybe things were going to change, but this person remained static. Nothing changed. It was a lot of complacency. It was kind of like, I'm all right where I am. What do I want to change for? But now with you, it kind of, this situation, whether it was in work or whatever situation, it's kind of like it just wasn't enough for you. It just wasn't enough. You had other goals and other ambitions. It would seem that you did a bit of sacrificing. I don't know, maybe you took all the responsibility and held the thing together. Not anymore. This King of Swords, wow. He's a force to be reckoned with. Pure logic, keeping his feelings to himself. He's been watching and waiting for the right moment. Okay, you've been thinking, now you're not thinking with your emotion, you're thinking very logically. Work and finances are, and career are heavy on your mind at the moment, but you're willing to make those changes. I'm actually picking travel up. I'm actually picking you going towards a completely different lifestyle. But this King of Swords, you're in your element. It's a double-edged thing. Okay, you might have to be sacrificing a specific lifestyle that you've become used to. Okay, but it's not challenging anymore. The King of Swords is also seeking advice. Somebody here will help you on your journey, possibly either financially or with advice. Okay, that could mean anything from a government official to a lawyer to an estate agent, basically. For some of you, I'm getting that you have been talking to an estate agent where there's property involved, maybe selling your property, or buying a property. But it would seem here that things are moving. Once your plans are in place, then you act. There's an action here. The Tower is an action, and usually it's, for me, when the Tower shows up, it's your action or reaction to specific news coming in. This Tower is usually fairly fast acting. A situation that's been built on sand or water, it's been rocky, it's never been truly stable, or it's become unstable. Yeah, this is you taking an action, and leaving is that action. Maybe somebody took you for granted in the past. And, we humans, we don't like being taken for granted. Our generosity is good. We're very laudable. We do like to help people. But when that's taken advantage of, nobody likes that. You've held on for a decision long enough. You've been trying to make things work. You're still even being fair even now, a lot of you. You're still talking to somebody about finding solutions. All right. Because there has been a confliction in opinions here. Relocation. Leaving one place, going to another. See, at the bottom of the deck, I've got this transitional card, this death card. This usually means, right, the end of a life cycle, the beginning of a new one, and it 9 times out of 10 usually means travel, movement, temporarily or permanently. Right. Now, for some of you, you may be perhaps leaving your home, moving or visiting the parents for a time being to give you time to move on to something more permanent. But there's kind of like this bounce on. It's a stepping stone. Right, the toxic situation. You could be dealing with somebody with an addiction, narcissism, there's a pretense here. Maybe you've been pretending, okay, saying one thing and doing another to keep things a secret here. I'm getting some kind of secret being kept here. And then once you're ready to reveal your plans, it's kind of like you spring it on this person, say, something like, I've had enough. There's definitely a toxic situation here. I'm even picking up a scenario here for a couple of you that you're dealing with somebody who is married, okay, and they're not acting. All right, they're not acting. They've decided to work on their situation. There perhaps was plans in the past to get together, but somebody here has kind of turned it and gone the other way, and you're just walking away. You're walking away from a toxic situation. Right. Making choices and coming together with somebody that you really want to be with. Wow. Why is this lovers here? I'm picking up a soulmate connection for one or two of you. Right. Yeah, finding peace. Finding peace in a separation and finding peace by putting yourself in a position and being with somebody, well, a soulmate, somebody you're meant to be with. But one thing's for sure, you're not acting till you're certain. The devil card. Why is this devil card here? King of Cups. Hangman. Emperor. Yeah, somebody who's very, very controlling. There's been some delays here, okay, but you're going from a very controlled position to a very restricted position, one where you feel like you can find, okay, you've been trying to find solutions, you've been talking to this person, and it's a kind of a no-go, it's stunted, they're sticking to their guns, and somebody new comes into your life, you find true love, which is great, and that's what you're heading for. Finding your success, finding your peace. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye for now.